Hello, lurkers, and hello, all you archaeologists. I'm the Johnstruct. Welcome to the proximity. I'm having Alan Wake 2. Wrong button, John. I pressed the wrong button. An Alan Wake 2 adventure is what I was going to say there. And then I got distracted because the screen didn't change. I'm going to press a button so there's some sound. Probably should have left it on this screen and would have solved that situation. So I've got a new light source. I used to always have two lights pointing at me, but I've only put it out this time because I dyed my beard, and it's on camera. It's kind of unflattering without the additional light. Maybe it's just that I'm not used to it. It looks weird and different. I add a little bit more light. I don't want too much light, but you can see it in my glasses. Load again. We are in the cinema, or about to go in the cinema. I don't think I was quite inside there yet. Him in his glorious head of hair. How dare he? Oh, yes. We were outside. In case we need an additional light source. There we go. That direction. Immediately do terrible. I want more bullets. Just give me more bullets, game. Okay, the reflection on my glasses isn't so bad when I'm actually looking at the screen. We know where two are. Gonna run past these ghosts. What was it? Ever so slightly. Another cup of tea. Well, that's very nice. Like we're on a boat. Leave me alone. Just trying to pass by, stupid ghosts. I really dislike the run button in this game. I said it before, but I'll repeat myself. I really love the addition of the under buttons you get that I've got now. Just for so many games that use the pressing down as a I'm gonna try and get through that and get the gate button. Oh, it's not evil. There's some TV on. Yeah, I really like running being there, and I hate it being there. Game's not going to give me bullets, is it? Since I have too many already. It's a cold day in hell.
The cinema lobby was a gateway to other realities on the silver screen. I could set a scene here.
So go to the lobby. After we've explored. Oh, nothing. Thanks. So yes. I'm now in a very strange position of playing 3 sort of games of the same genre at the same time. Quite coincidentally, I'm almost at the end of a game called Chronos, A New Dawn, and at some point it dawned on me I see. I used the word. That not only was like Dead Space, which I've not played yet, clearly an inspiration, but Alan Wake was Alan Wake 2. But I'm also playing through Resident Evil 2 for the first time, and that's an obvious inspiration for this game, like, and a load of others, right? So it's really fun. It just occurred to me I'm playing all three at the same time, and I'm not playing them out of order because I played New Dawn after this, but the fact that I played Resident Evil 2 after both of those two is a weird order to play it in. But like that bit where you put it in the monster's mouth isn't even from Resident Evil 2. It's from the remaster of Resident Evil 1. It's just that nobody thought to steal that idea until Resident Evil 2 did it, presumably. But it's really funny, like, seeing that same mechanic reflected. Here we go, Poet Cinema. Where does this cinema have those types of lights? And so the two things that Chronos has is the jump scares. Three things. It has some cinematics, especially into the intro, or at least it tries very hard to look like it's got cinematics. But there's not a lot of that. But there's the full screen jump scares, and there's the full color saturation scenes. And it was one of those things where I'm like, is it just me, or is this like very Alan Wake 2? And I read the Wikipedia page. It's like, no, they've said Alan Wake 2 is one of the inspirations for that game. And I don't know. I don't know if I've ever seen anyone actually cite. Well, Alan Wake 2 is not like that. You know, it's a relatively recent game.
Question. How do you run from an idea, from a thought, from a story that lives in your head? You can't escape your fears. You carry your monsters with you. The devil gets in you. You're running right back to it. A loop. I have to stop. Stop running. Stop writing. I won't write another word. It's too dangerous. Only horror comes out of it. People get hurt. I will let the currents of this ocean wash me away. But what if I forget why I stopped? What if I forget I stopped at all? That is fucked up. If that happens, I'll start writing again.
Did I stop writing at some point? I can't stop. There's too much at stake.
Empty drawer. These Resident Evil 2 boxes. I think Chronos is the game where Blooper Team learned how to steal instead of borrow, if that makes any sense.
I was missing something.
No happy endings. Bullets, bodies, and bourbon. Hard-boiled and hungover. where the rest of that is.
The main event was the murder. I had to find my way to it.
Anticipation before the event transports you to another reality. Oh, there it is.
I felt like I'd been on this case looking for the cult of the word for a lifetime or more. The only case I'd ever been on. They would surface from the dark with their depraved acts of violence and fade back into the night, leaving behind bloody crime scenes and clues heavy with obscure meanings that led nowhere. Arriving at the cinema, I felt a monumental, terrifying revelation trembling before me, ready to open its jaws and swallow me whole.
This place had significance to the cult. There was something to use there.
So the difference between Resident Evil 2, Alan Wake 2, and Cronus New Dawn, well, lots. Resident Evil 2 is the closest to the Resident Evil 1 puzzle box formula you can get, where it has a location and you have to spelunk to different sides of it and come back. Whereas this game and New Dawn use the sort of more modern Resident Evil thing, where you're really sort of traversing to a different location and then looping back to yourself occasionally. It really doesn't dedicate as much to being the same space, and I think because Resident Evil 2 is beholden to like 90s writing standards, even though I really like the idea of the classic Resident Evil 1 having to be in one place and come back, and there's a bit of that, and obviously this game has the two sides to it, so you are investigating the place. Also, this game and Resident Evil 2 have maps. I really like the maps. I'm really bad at traversing places without fucking maps, to be honest. Really wish the Bloober team did have a map. Did I put it on yet?
The first step toward the murder site. I was making progress.
Oh yeah, did I even say it?
Someone had barricaded themselves in the room.
Oh, there is a bit of literally this. The sort of puzzle, how Alan Wake does puzzles.
The scene here had changed.
But yeah, Kronos is very... It's taken from lots of things. I can't one-to-one it. It's why it's a really interesting comparison.
Do you a lot of good to talk, buddy.
It was an initiation ceremony. Or so we made our new members believe. Two of New York's finest. They had performed endless favors to earn their place among us. We had something special waiting for them. And something very special for you, Alex Casey.
Who's your leader? Alan Wake? Scratch? Zane? Give me a name!
You will meet him soon enough.
There was no end to the corruption. It fit the genre, so I'd use it.
This was the cult's... They said this was the cult's lair. They didn't bother to hide it. They had gathered behind the doors for their rite of initiation. But yes, using the same locations but at different time periods. I mean, it's in the name of the Kronos, but... taking inspiration from the movie. Trying to think of other connections. I'll take the open door. We'll see. Oh, he's a zippy guy. No. Okay, cool. But people left this in a fucking terrible state. Christ. Can't just ask people to politely... Well, it's not the cinema's fault, but like... Jesus. The cult of the word.
The plot changed the details of the world.
I am Alan Wake.
The urban legends circling Thomas Zane were a bottomless rabbit hole. I'd done some digging to...
I walked out.
The urban legends circling Thomas Zane were a bottomless rabbit hole. I'd done some digging. To film freaks, he was a mythic auteur in the art house cinema. A rising star coming to America from Finland. But he only created one film, Tom the Poet, before he went missing. Mirroring the vanishing of the main character in the movie, played by himself. The biggest mystery was around his lost film, an early work made in Finland, Nightless Night, rumored to have mystic properties. Some claimed it was a snuff film, that the ritual murder in the film was an actual murder. There were no known surviving copies, but the cult chased it as if it were their unholy grail. Just like Wake's books were.
So, yeah, so... Again, we're in metaphor space. We're in literally the dark place. Garth Marenghi's The Dark Place. Talking about one of Alan Wake's books, but this could not be the plot of one of his books because he didn't know who Thomas Zane was. So is this him writing a new book? Because as far as I know, he killed off Alex Casey in the first Alan Wake. The sudden stop is the last one. Again, I appreciate, like, they use characters. It might not be Thomas Zane, and it might not be... Well, it'd have to be Alex Casey, but it might not be Thomas Zane, because, like, the stand-in actors are just people from the rest of the game. They're like... They're not the same people. I get that. Like the Bookers, and he's one of the Koskela brothers. And these two police officers aren't the same two police officers from the game. I don't actually know where I'm going. Probably the projector booth, but I don't know how to get up there. something I'm missing. Nothing there. Yeah, the map occasionally isn't super useful. Well, there it is. Where does this room go? Is there another place with a light source as well? Where does this door connect from?
The scene had changed.
Not in a way that's useful to me. Investigate the theatre hall. Yeah, there's just something in here I'm missing. It's really unclear as to where the fuck that is. Or was it just there? Am I being dumb? Oh. next game.
The cops had gotten their 15 minutes of fame with the cult, and it had been a scream. They were the murder victims. I had to find a way into the projection booth somehow.
So this probably only exists because we're in this version. That's okay, cool. That's why I didn't see it. That wasn't a super clear game. Is it higher up? Is it lower down? Maybe I'm just allowed to take that door back there now. This isn't the one I meant, but... One thing, neither this game, well, this game, there's contra on that, it's not very good at guiding you when you don't know what to do. You have a literal goal, find a way to the projection booth, have a map, I appreciate. Maybe it very much, I'm going to assume it, the projections should be on. See if I can. think he says something.
It could not be opened on this side.
So it has to be opened on the other side. Get in via a different method. You know it's on now, though. I can hear narrating.
It's you, following your master into La La Land. A sad bunch of clowns in funny masks and hoods, pretending to be a secret society.
Well, maybe it is you who's playing a role, Mr. Casey. A role carefully laid out for you. A puppet, blindly performing the ritual steps for the glory of the cult. Huh?
What the fuck have you been smoking?
Nightless Night. A clip of the lost film survived. You will see, Mr. Casey. In the Nightless Night, you will finally see.
Nightless Night was Zane's film. It played a role in this story.
Yeah. So, not the best bit of this game, to be honest. Randomly find the bit of, you know, the eclipse in 3 different worlds. Not the most logical series of events. Oh, clip of the lost film. Oh.
Change the story. And could that the dark place changed? What is this? Zane was in the clip holding my lamp. Was he playing me in his film? Zane's lamp on the screen had no light. I could transfer the light in my lamp to his. The light of the lamp shone out of the screen and revealed the door.
Where? Oh, there it is. I'll be right back. Sorry, I'll be like 3 minutes. So, I'm guessing I did exactly the same the first time I played the game, where I spent 10 minutes, 20 minutes figuring out something the game probably figured I'd do immediately.
I was back out into the night. The seedy alley away from prying eyes was a good scene for dark deeds.
But not dirty deeds, done dirt cheap. I'll look around first.
I had to figure this out on the plot board.
Alright, fine. I was having a look around first, Alan. Alright. Cults were driven by mad, fanatical belief. The cops had sold their souls. The film was made to be played in a place like this. Okay, that does seem to be the right one, but I'm gonna just...
This felt correct. In the city trapped in eternal night, they watch the film where the night never arrives, where the night hides in your mind.
To, like, cut off a finger or something for this initiation, do you?
Nah, I'm sure we'll just chant some ceremonial stuff. Nothing to it.
Well, it's about time. We paid our dues, made plenty of their problems disappear, dumped all those nobodies down that chute.
What we did or didn't do, it's all behind us now. We're going straight to the top, partner.
Yeah, like we died and went to heaven.
Find Alice.
Straight to the top. The dirty cops looked down in the city. Their city. They had committed repulsive deeds to get there. They told themselves it was worth it.
What a thrill! Oh, hello, Craig. God, I shouldn't be there. I'll forever live in my head. Ooh. Loads of stuff. Inventory full. Okay, where am I actually going now? Oh, through there. Yeah, it's something to be said about like having your voice and every time a very basic moment happens. Ooh. Twilight, Iceman's here. Yes, I remember that scene.
It was locked from the other side.
Somebody needs to make a song out of going down ladders. Yes! Yeah, I was watching somebody play the game recently, and it's really funny that like literally everyone, apart from the villain, knows what's going on. There's stuff I really like about that game. The interplay between all those characters is really good. But the worst thing about that game though is it's the Metal Gear Solid that the generic bosses mean fuck all in that game. Anyone that isn't those four means nothing. Whereas in Metal Gear Solid 2 and 1, literally everyone is like in the story somewhere. Yeah, sure, like Vulcan Raven isn't doing much, but he's doing something.
Someone had fallen to their death from the rooftop.
You fucking move, or I'll blow you away.
You got me, Mr. Casey. I'm all yours. Go ahead. Ask that burning question in your mind.
How did you do it? How did you get me into that film clip without my remembering it? Talk to me, damn it!
You've seen the film? Good, good. Now you're ready to meet the Grandmaster. He's waiting for you in the projection booth where everything will be revealed, where he will project a new reality onto this one. And now, Mr. Casey, I've played my part to the end.
No! Crazy bastard! Why'd he jump?
The projection booth.
Grandmaster.
Is that where I find the murder site?
And I don't think Kojima ever does a Vulcan Raven ever again. A Vulcan Raven, Fat Man. They have plots. I'm trying to think. because the Beauty and the Beast units are also awful. There's oh yeah, because of yes. I never did finish that game. I'm watching a streamer very slowly go through the games. I won't lie, I'm still not super keen on 4. I think 4 is dumb. I love bits of 4. My brother really likes 4. And to be fair, I'm told the stealth is really good in 4. And the streamer I was watching wasn't doing the stealth. He was just sort of just playing the game and ignoring that part of it, which you can totally do with 4. But like, if you're not doing that, you're presumably missing out on an interesting bit of 4. But yeah, I can see why to people 3 is their favourite. It is.